What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Low Key Podcast. This is episode 6, Stranger Kids. I got something I'm doing with my 2 daughters who are huge fans of Stranger Things. I got them in here trying to explain a couple things to certain people that maybe haven't seen the show, who maybe are interested in the show. I have seen the show. I was actually watching it before they even started watching it, but something I noticed with them is that they will watch like one season, the second season, then the third season, then they start right back over and start watching them all over again. They did this a couple of times, and I just feel like they will be better explaining the characters, even the setting, and some of the villains maybe. So I'm going to introduce these 2, and y'all don't be shy. What is your name?
Dynasty Ramser.
Zykeria Imes.
These are both my daughters, and they, like I said, are huge fans of Stranger Things. So the first thing I'm probably going to ask is, what's the name of some of the characters on the show?
Mike, Dustin, Lucas,
11, Erica, Steve, Hopper, and that's it. That's all I can discuss.
The characters y'all just named, are those like good guys or bad guys?
good guys. They save 11.
Don't tell the story. People, like I said, some people haven't watched the show, so you can't just tell the whole story. So I'm trying to get some information on who are some of the characters. You ain't got to tell the story. I shouldn't even ask who the bad guys or good guys. Let them find out. Whoever ain't watched it, let them find out when they do watch it. So speaking of this 11 person, I do want to get some information on this because I'm tripping off that name 11. Who is 11?
She's a girl that has powers, and she used them for bad things that happen. She used them if anybody gets hurt. So
she sounds someone like she helps people that she likes or cares about. That's who 11 sounds like. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. What about some of the other characters?
So, Mike. He and Elle just out to get along together and all that stuff.
What about the setting of the show? Where is this show at? Where are they saying they doing this show at? Like, is it in like California, New York? Like, where they saying this at?
Hawkins.
Is it like Hawkins, North Carolina, Hawkins, New York, Hawkins, Pennsylvania? Like
Hawkins, Pennsylvania?
As far as I know, I think it's Hawkins, Indiana. So speaking of some of the things in the show, what goes on in the show? I don't want to know what happens. I just want to know some of the things that goes on because I don't want y'all giving away certain things, like I said, and certain people haven't seen the show.
Repeat that again. I didn't hear any of that.
Excuse me. What are some of the things that happens in the show? Like, don't give away nothing, but like, is it certain situations where like somebody got to save somebody in a certain amount of time or something? Like, don't say no character names or nothing, but like, is it situations where like if somebody don't get there in a certain amount of time, somebody could die? Like, as far as I know about Stranger Things, it's based on like old Stephen King movies. Like, y'all done seen some Stephen King movies. Y'all done seen It. Y'all seen the old one and the new one, right? Mm-hmm. Like that, Silver Bullet. It's the werewolf movie. It's even based on some Steven Spielberg movies like The Goonies. Y'all probably ain't seen none of them. Have y'all seen The Goonies?
Nope.
It's other still Steven Spielberg movies he got that based on, but Stranger Things is a really, really interesting show. I mean, of course, they get a lot of their ideas from other movies and other shows that's like from the 80s. They get a lot of their stuff from the 80s. Y'all watch any movies from the 80s?
Yep, I have watched the movies from the 80s.
What type of movies have you watched from the 80s?
Don't know.
What about you, Dynasty?
So, the movies that I would love to watch is Barney's Life in the Dream House.
I ain't asked what you would love to watch. I asked have you seen some movies from the 80s? Well, what's some of the movies y'all seen that y'all will remind you of Stranger Things? How about that? What's some movies y'all seen that will remind you of Stranger Things?
Don't even ask.
All the movies y'all done watching, y'all don't got no idea of something that'll come to mind about Stranger Things?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to say a movie that'll remind me of Stranger Things.
Or don't even say.
Super 8. I don't know if a lot of people have seen Super 8. Super 8 is about these couple of kids that's trying to film a zombie movie. But if something happens, I don't know if a lot of people have seen it, so I ain't going to give too much information away. But something happens and something gets out. And so it's all around the town and certain things start happening. But the name of that movie is Super 8. But I see a lot of that in Stranger Things. I also see a lot of it in Stranger Things. Like with the Losers Club and them having to battle the clown or whatnot. And speaking of the clown, is there certain supernatural things in Stranger Things? When I mean by supernatural, is like some type of creatures or anything that's in Stranger Things?
Yep.
And what type of creatures are you talking about?
Demogorgons.
What they look like?
They look like, I don't know how many mouths it got, but
So one Demogorgon, is that what y'all call a Demogorgon?
Mm-hmm.
One Demogorgon got like multiple mouths? It's got more than one mouth?
Yep.
And what do they do with them many mouths?
They eat people and yell.
Are they scary to y'all?
Yeah, they scare and jump people.
Okay, let me ask y'all something then. It's a character on there, and I think that character name is it Luther? Lucas. I'm sorry. I said Lucas. And what color is Lucas?
Brown.
Black. He's brown.
Well, me growing up, I didn't see a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the people that look like us, you know, black people in those type of movies. And I don't know, since y'all swear y'all ain't seen that many movies, but I know y'all don't watch a lot of movies. How do it feel for y'all to see a black kid in that series like that? Y'all see it a different way?
Yeah.
Do it make y'all feel a different type of way? Do it make y'all feel excited? Like y'all can do something like that or be on a show like that or even movies or something like that?
Yep. It makes us feel very, very, Let me
very
say
excited.
something. It makes us feel really, really impressed.
I got some silly chaps, man.
And we're talking about this book called The Bad Guys.
Do the bad guys remind you of Stranger Things?
Yes, the bad guys are just bad guys.
Okay, do y'all, since y'all enjoy some of these characters in Stranger Things, would y'all watch different movies with these characters in them playing different people?
Oh, yes.
What's the name of some of the people that's been in different movies besides Stranger Things?
Well, Mike, Lucas, and Will, they grow up and they just live in their own house.
I'm asking have they been in different movies that you watched besides Stranger Things?
Mike was in it.
Consonants.
Max was in Eli.
What?
Eli, I ain't never seen that before.
Eli is an Eli movie. It's where this boy, he got red things on
And who is
him.
Max? Max is on Stranger Things.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's
yep.
Billy's
It's
sister.
Oh, Max is a girl.
Yeah.
Yep, her
that's
name is Max.
Billy.
So the rest of the kids are boys and it's a girl.
No, there's two.
Yep.
Well, that actually.
Well, how about this? Can y'all give me a little bit of information on how about season 1? Because I don't, like I said, there's people that probably haven't seen the show, so I don't want to give too much information about Stranger Things out. But what about at least season 1? Can I get a little information on season 1?
Yes. Oh,
So what's some of the things that happens in season 1? But don't spoil it. Like, don't give nothing away. But what's some of the things that happen in season 1?
So in season 1,
they
find.
But I didn't tell
11. Let me read my story.
So y'all just ain't trying to spoil nothing. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing away. Y'all gonna make people go watch it, right?
No.
We're not trying to tell so much.
This was up. I understand. Well, how about this? Is it a good show to watch? Is it a good show to binge watch? Like you just sit there and just watch the whole season?
I'll just watch the whole season with all that.
Yeah.
What about like just watching season 1 through 3? Just watch all the seasons in one weekend or something. Because I don't know if you can watch it in one day. You probably could if you're not doing that. But is it good enough to sit there and say, "Oh, I gotta keep watching this"? Like I gotta watch that next episode. Is it like that?
No, definitely not. Watch it in one day. You have to watch it.
No, what I'm saying is it that good? Like, is it so exciting? Like, oh, I can't miss the next episode. I gotta watch the next episode. Is it like that?
Yeah.
And why do you feel like it's like that though? Why do it make y'all so excited to watch it?
Because it's just good to watch.
But what make you so good to watch? Is it the characters or is it what they be doing in the show?
It's what they do in the show.
And what they be doing in the show?
Save lives and kill the Demogorgons.
And the Demogorgons are the little creature things.
They're big creatures until they grow.
And if the people that are down in Mrs. whoever's basement, all the people just melt into that slime stuff, and they
See, I told you I don't want to give nothing away, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Maybe you making up stuff. So we ain't spoiling nothing. Like I said, there's people who haven't watched the show yet, and maybe they want to check the show out. I just wanted some information, and I wanted y'all to get that information to people who maybe haven't seen the show to see how good it is to say maybe I need to go check that Stranger Things out because they saying it's good.
Please. Okay, so everybody, comment down below if you want to come to our channel again.
And do this.
Well, as far as me, what make me like Stranger Things is it reminds me of a lot of the old movies and old shows I used to watch as a kid. Like, I ain't saying I'm like super old, but I'm saying that because I was born in, I ain't gonna say when I was born. I ain't even telling y'all all that. But anyway, it reminds me of a lot of the old stuff I used to watch. Like I said, the Steven Spielberg movies and the much of that old stuff. That old stuff, Goonies. And like I said, the Super 8. I mean, a lot of people don't even like Super 8, but still, it reminds me of those movies. Like the kids going on these adventures or whatnot, trying to stop this thing. The parents don't believe them about certain things, and they got to find the stuff out. But we was coming through to give y'all some information on Stranger Things. If you want to go check it out, this is once again the Low Key Podcast, episode 6, Stranger Kids.
Stranger Kids! Oh, my breath hurts.